I think the whole flow of the video was really well. It felt like its own piece. It almost didn't feel like a reel.
All right, people, let's get into it. I am Garrett, and you all, as always, are amazing. This is the second contest I've ever hosted, and you all did a banger job this time, just like you did on the last. Today, we're going to be looking at the winners of the Reel contest. If your video did not make it into this contest, that is not to say that yours wasn't amazing and the work that you do isn't incredible. These are the ones that were selected. Again, if you are unfamiliar with this contest or what we did, there's a link up over there to that. Myself, Josh, and Chris are going to be looking at, critiquing, giving feedback on these finalists. So without further ado, let's take a look at each of these projects.
Analyzing now.
Drop creative.
Scan clear. Check for pause.
Nice opening shot. Whoa.
That was sick. The barrel roll is sick. Really well cut to the beat. Cuts really well with the music.
Okay.
I'm digging the song, the vibe. I like hearing a little bit of the videos in the background.
Foley really makes a difference.
It feels more immersive that way.
Okay, again, a lot of speed ramps and that kind of thing.
A lot of good composition, a lot of good variation on lighting.
There's a lot of different styles present here, from live action to music videos to narrative.
Like, I get the feeling there's like a whole larger scope of work, like live events, narrative, music video.
This is pretty rich. I can tell this took some time to get the right sound effects and the transitions.
The music is really ethereal and interesting.
The Foley is definitely like upping the bar. It's taking you inside to outside.
All right, here's the drop. Here's a drop.
Great use of sound design within the music.
Okay, it didn't drop like I thought it would. So I see a lot of narrative stuff, kind of music video stuff.
Nice aerial stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was sick. Great job. Killed it. Destroyed it.
Oh, cool close. All right.
Definitely reinforced the logo from the beginning. Really cool with the tag at the end, like the audio brand. That was sick.
I think the whole flow of the video was really well. It felt like its own piece. It almost didn't feel like a reel, which is sometimes kind of nice because I'm enjoying this piece of content and I'm like, wow, I'm actually just getting a lot of information on what you do.
It was a great use of using sound design in addition to just having a music track to kind of really bring it together.
So the music was good, the transitions and sound effects were really good. It felt immersive.
But this is awesome. I mean, it shows an incredible breadth of work.
That's good. Great stuff. Super sick. Killed it.
So, wow, that was really excellent. Fire. Water.
Another great use of sound design and sound bed.
Earth. Wow, am I in Avatar now?
Music is sick. Everybody's got good music selection.
Okay, so with travel and fashion a little bit.
It's another good use of Foley.
Maybe narrative.
A very syncopation heavy track.
Definitely like the Foley. I think the Foley makes a big difference in a lot of these. The Foley with the underwater. Good shot selection.
Wow. Again, a lot of really cool locations, a lot of different styles of shoots. Love all the underwater stuff.
Okay, a lot of ocean shots now.
I'm assuming you guys shot at an aquarium for some of this. Great wipe right there at the end.
Are you an ocean filmmaker? Because there was a lot of those clips in here. You shot with a lot of water imagery.
Okay, cool.
I like that it was short, but I didn't feel bored. I would say I felt like the last half of the reel was a little heavy with the underwater shots.
First impression, if I was coming to your website, I would think, oh, you are a ocean life filmmaker, because there's a lot of that content in there. You have a lot of content circled around water. I don't know if that was your intention, but yeah, that's the vibe I got.
Great use of sound effects in this. Like each one of these shots kind of has a bed that goes underneath it.
Nice and short, concise. I like the Foley. Shot selection was good.
I mean, fantastic work. This is really, really cool stuff.
Okay.
Again, good use of sound beds. I like that the music leaves room.
I like the song. So you do music videos. Dope.
This is a sweet track.
I'm getting the vibe of a lot of music videos.
Nice selections. Maybe some fashion stuff.
Your editing style is great.
Good music selection. I really like the editing. I like the pacing.
That's a heavy drop.
Nice playing with the edit with the shots.
Cut really well to the beat. That was a sick transition.
Okay, throw some drone work. I like that sequence.
Oh, you threw some BTS in there. Nice.
A lot of good shot selection, like showing a good variety of projects.
Oh man, this car stuff needs to be way earlier in the mix.
The lighting in your shots are really great, and the shots that you selected.
I like seeing some of the BTS in the shots. That's pretty sick.
This has got such good energy.
All right, so I get this through and through. You're primarily a music video shooter. A little bit of narrative here and there. Yeah, pandemic, yeah. So you got some storytelling in there.
Man, this is sweet. I mean, it's clear that you do a ton of music video work. The cut into the BTS thing works. I like the way that we're transitioning in and out of that.
Doc work maybe, behind the scenes.
The music works perfectly for the visual tone and style of this thing.
Oh yeah, Miami. I miss Miami. That's not Miami, never mind. Okay.
That was cool. I like the ending. That was a good tag at the end. If I was going to critique it at all, I think maybe it's a little too long.
Because a lot of the shots felt the same, even though they were different music videos. Maybe just trim it up a little bit, but I like the music choice. I like you editing to the music. It gives it a little bit more life to it.
I think you could probably cut out a third of those and still get the same point across.
If you shaved 30 seconds off of this and brought it in at a 90-second, you could make this thing an absolute smash.
And you did kind of dive into a bit of the sound effects and just having the sound of the different clips in there. It was there for a little bit, then kind of went away, but that did feel a little bit immersive. So yeah, I like what you did there.
The other thing, there was this really sweet shot of some sort of film set that looked like a car accident. That is like every filmmaker's like dream set. Something that's big, something that's epic, something that looks good. I hope that's not a real car accident. I do hope that that's a staged set. Assuming that that is what that is, I would use that way earlier. Because again, when somebody sees that, they're thinking big budget, they're thinking big production, they're thinking, high-end filmmaking. So front load some of your reel with those type of shots, because that's really what's gonna set this whole thing off.
Yeah, great job, guys. Crushed it.
Okay, exercise.
Okay, cool. The hands come in on beat.
That shot took a long time to get to. Took 10 seconds.
Good music selection. I feel like, I'm in action sports, fitness, CrossFit.
So fitness, okay, fitness reel.
Good audio transition.
More use of sound effects, that's sweet.
Oh, okay, cutting out. Travel maybe, or narrative.
You guys are so good at shooting in cool locations. I want to go to all of these places. Okay, a little docu-style stuff.
Doc work, music video.
Some music video stuff. Oh, cool. I like this outdoor aerial with the wildlife. Bring in the sound effects again, right at the end there.
That was sick. Good job, Nathan. Super sick.
I think it took a little bit too long to get into the video. It took 10 seconds to move off from the first shot.
And usually 5 to 10 seconds in is where I would sign out. It would be enough that I'd be like, okay, there's not a whole lot here. So I like that the hands jump in at that moment, but maybe for the first 5 seconds you have a different shot, cut into this shot, and then have the hands.
My biggest critique, I really liked the music. I thought it was super hyped up for all the CrossFit and the athletic type stuff and the outdoor stuff. The aerial stuff was rad. I don't think that it fits super well with the interviews. When you threw in the talking heads, that kind of threw me off. It took me out of it for a moment.
The music in this is really energetic and really, really upbeat and fast paced.
I would probably try to hone in to your best shots. There's some shots that kind of iffy
because everything was so high energy, and then all of a sudden it was like I'm just sitting here talking without like a lot of movement and energy.
So I think that we need to kind of make sure that the edit matches that a little bit, but really cool stuff.
Overall, good job putting it together.
But that's about it. Good job.
So with that said, there isn't a first, second, or third place for this. All of the finalists / winners of this are all going to be receiving a lifetime subscription to Epidemic's commercial plan. If you are a filmmaker that is in need of music licensing, in my opinion, there is no better music licensing service than Epidemic Sound. And that's not just because they've partnered with us in this contest. The fact that you have stems, you have access to their library as it grows, the fact that they have a sound effects library that goes along with it, all makes for an invaluable resource for filmmakers, especially owner-operators and independent filmmakers. So if you do not have an Epidemic Sound subscription, there is a 30-day trial down below. I want to thank Josh and Chris for helping in this, giving the critiques and the judging on these finalists. And if your video was featured in this episode, I will be reaching out to you, so then that way we can get in touch and make sure that you get your Epidemic Sound license. As always, if you liked this video, do me a favor, give it a like. If you want to see more stuff like this, more contests, more critique stuff, do me 2 favors, hit subscribe and that bell. And as always, I will see you in the next episode.